This is your official WWE Fastlane review and reaction in real time. I really hate when they do this, when they have like two opposites, the two competitors in a match, and they have them tagging together and being all buddy, and now you have like Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair challenging for the women's tag team championships. Why? Neither one of them need it. Bianca needs to be focusing on Sasha Banks for WrestleMania. Sasha Banks needs to be focused on Bianca Belair. Why do we need them to be all buddy buddy and tagging with each other and saving each other during the match? Because when WrestleMania comes, there's not going to be any like real tension. Like, there's not going to be any tension from Bianca, like, I really want to beat this bitch's ass and take the title. So it's like, I hate when they do this, and this is such a WWE formula. So whatever. Can Reginald like go to hell? Like, why is he even employed? Like, once Carmella fired him, he should have like gone back to wherever the hell he went. Now Sasha and Bianca are arguing. It's like, you guys shouldn't even be on the team anyway. See what I'm talking about? They're gonna lose the match, a match that was not needed on this throwaway piece of shit pay-per-view anyway. And Shayna and Nia Jax kept the titles. Color me excited. Shane McMahon apparently injured his leg while training for his match against Braun Strowman. It's probably a blessing in disguise, because nobody wanted to see this match. Nobody gives a fuck. Shane McMahon looks like he is one breath away from collapsing on the floor. So let's keep him away from the ring. And for that matter, let's just keep Braun Strowman away from the ring, because what the hell has he been doing lately? I mean, he looks like a lumberjack. And here comes Shane McMahon with this stupid Express shirt. Is that supposed to be like a jab at Braun Strowman? Because I don't care. And he's talking to Elias of all people. Nobody cares. Okay, so we have Big E versus Apollo. Again, another match that I don't care about. I like that Big E is getting, some time to break out on his own and, give the fans something different than the pancakes and the gyrating hips and whatever, but don't care either way. The only good thing that came out of this is the fact that Apollo has maybe like this new Nigerian head of the table, his version of head of the table. He sounds like he's from Wakanda with this accent. I don't know if that's like legit. Again, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't know if that's legit how he speaks, or is he just doing it for the gimmick. Okay, so what just happened at the ending of this match? It looked like Big E was confused, or maybe Apollo was selling it like he got screwed. I'll have to see when they show the replay, because I definitely blinked and missed it. Apollo slapping the shit out of Big E after this match. I'm not supposed to laugh. Apollo's supposed to be the bad guy. But I like this new turn for him. Definitely do. So this 24/7 championship thing is still a thing. WWE sure knows how to just take something and just drag it into the ground. Like, enough with this shit. So Elias is taking Shane McMahon's place in the match against Braun Strowman. Yay said no one ever. Not a single fuck was given. Let's just get this shit over with, because this is fucking ridiculous. Look at Braun Strowman. Like, what? They completely So Braun Strowman beat Elias in a match that, like I said, nobody cared about. Moving on. So if Retribution turned their back on Mustafa Ali, does that mean that they are getting rid of this fucking group? Because if so, thank God, not a minute sooner. Riddle and this scooter. I mean, I just don't understand. How can you justify getting paid? Well, you're getting paid millions of dollars, I guess. But it's like, it's not worth it to be booked as like a complete fucking idiot on national TV. Shinsuke, just walk away. Because you don't understand what he's saying. Because I don't understand what he's saying. But I wouldn't mind seeing Shinsuke versus Matt Riddle for the IC title. United States title. What is he talking about? God, I hate Seth Rollins versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, let me preface this by saying I totally forgot this pay-per-view was tonight. And I honestly don't even know the whole card because just didn't care. But why wasn't it Seth Rollins versus Cesaro? That would have been a really good match. I mean, Shinsuke and Seth Rollins should be good. They've wrestled before, but I was kind of hoping, unless they're saving it for WrestleMania, because if they are, then I'm completely fine with that. But because I haven't been watching SmackDown lately, I don't understand why it's Shinsuke, but I'll watch. Seth, it's not that we don't respect you. It's just that these suits that you've been wearing each week are just freaking terrible. I mean, it's like your sense of fashion has just disappeared. I mean, not that you were the best dressed anyway, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like you're taking this dad bod sweatpants fashion thing a little bit too seriously. I mean, let's go back to the old Seth Rollins. This cult-like leader thing is just, I mean, I love Seth Rollins as a heel. I just wish the gimmick was different. I don't know. Seth literally lawn darted himself for that dive, but it actually looks good, and I just wanted to point that out because we've been seeing a lot of dives lately and a lot of them look like shit, but that one that Rollins just hit was not bad. So I was right. Seth and Shinsuke had a really, really good match despite no build-up. I'm not surprised though. These two are one of the best in the ring. Shinsuke's run on the main roster has just been terrible, but when it matters, he can go out there and have a really good match. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. Great match. So, Rhea Ripley is supposed to be making her debut tomorrow on Raw. I'm excited and scared all in one because I just hope they don't do my baby wrong. Like, it's not hard to book Rhea Ripley. She's a fucking beast. So just have her go in there and beat the shit out of everybody. Do not have her taking pinfalls and submission losses to Charlotte fucking Flair. Do not do that. Please do not do that. So, Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre. This should be a really good match. The promo that they just showed for the build-up, really, really done well. And it helps when you have matches like this that are built over, like, I think their promo said 20 years. So when you have, like, years of backstory to go with the match, that really, really helps. So I'm pretty sure this should be a good match and they're gonna beat the shit out of each other, and I'm gonna be here for it. As far as who I want to win, I'm going Sheamus. Sorry, but Drew might win. Sheamus looks rough. His back, and I know his ass hurts from that white noise on the table too. But these guys are like literally beating the shit out of each other, like I said they would. and that's what makes their matches entertaining to watch. Nope, no Alabama Slam. Oh, a lot of... He got the Future Shock DDT. I've never liked how the Future Shock DDT looks. It doesn't look impactful. But Drew just hit the Claymore kick and got the 3. Very, very good match. Like I said, Drew was gonna win, but I wanted Sheamus. You couldn't pay me to give a fuck about this whole Randy Orton and The Fiend feud, including Alexa Bliss. Although Alexa Bliss has been doing some of the best work in her career. I'm not a fan of Alexa Bliss. I honestly have never been a fan of Alexa Bliss. I think she's just a generic blonde who looks nice in itty bitty shorts. But this has been some of the best character work that she's done. She's literally been keeping this feud afloat, so I have to give credit where it's due. But as far as this match goes, anything short of The Fiend showing up himself, I just can't seem to care. So obviously, they're not really going to let Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss wrestle. But that would be so much better than whatever the hell they're going to give us. Vince would have a coronary before he lets Randy Orton and Alexa Bliss wrestle. Although he's allowed to RKO Nia Jax. But Nia Jax is trash. So there's a difference. But let's see what they're going to do with this. Alexa Bliss looks dead with that makeup. Lord. Could they pack it on anymore? But we'll see how long it takes before The Fiend appears. Okay, so a couple of things. This is probably worse than the red light. The Fiend is supposed to look burnt. And what did I say? How long is it gonna take before The Fiend appears? I'm pretty sure Randy's wife is not gonna like Alexa the way Alexa Bliss pinned. Alexa, stop. My Alexa's talking. I'll let her finish. But The Fiend looks like he's back. He looks a little slimmer and he looks burnt. It was a match and it happened. So, main event time. I see Edge is out there. I missed their entrances because I went to the kitchen to get some snacks. Honestly, I really don't care for this match. I would like to see Edge versus Daniel Bryan. That would be like a dream match. But as far as this match goes, this is a throwaway. So Roman is definitely going to win. And we're going to have Roman versus Edge at WrestleMania. But I hope Daniel Bryan gets a good match out of Roman Reigns. Which he should. Daniel Bryan can wrestle a freaking broomstick, as the cliche goes. But as far as the build-up to this match, I really don't care. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so one of 3 things could happen. The Usos will maybe help Roman win. I say the Usos because when is Jimmy coming back? I mean, I love Jay and I love the spotlight he's been given since Jimmy's been hurt, but I miss Jimmy. Option 2 is Edge gets involved somehow. Does he cost Bryan the match? And somehow it becomes a triple threat at WrestleMania, which I would not be upset at. Or option 3, Roman beats Daniel Bryan 1, 2, 3 clean. I'm not sure. I don't want to jinx it, so we'll see. So Jey Uso just super kicked Edge and super kicked Daniel Bryan. Now he's grabbing a chair. Sometimes I hate when I'm right. That, or I'm just watching too much. I've been watching too much wrestling and I know what's gonna happen. Jay just threw Edge into the steel post and he's gonna hit Daniel Bryan with a steel. Oh, well, he missed. These matches are becoming predictable. Again, I hate when I'm right. Then again, if you didn't see this ending coming, you might just be an idiot. Like, once Daniel Bryan missed Roman and hit Edge with the chair, you already know. So I fully expect on Friday for them to announce that it's going to be a triple threat at WrestleMania. Again, which I said I'm not mad at. It's just, this was so predictable. Like, oh God. Wrestling. It just, I love it. I hate it. What the hell? Now the ref comes out. Now another ref comes out. Old dude has been selling Brian's knee for like a good 20-25 minutes. You could have came out a lot earlier. So Roman retains the title, although not clean, but literally all three of my options happened in the span of like 20-25 minutes, or even less than that, 15 minutes. It's a curse, me being this smart and WWE being this predictable. But overall, I would say it's a pay-per-view. A lot of filler matches with predictable endings. This does not feel like WrestleMania season. I'm literally surprised every time they remind us that WrestleMania is in a couple of weeks, because number one, I'm not excited, and that has nothing to do with the pandemic. I'm just not excited for WrestleMania. And so that was your WWE Fastlane reaction review from moi. If you liked watching along with me, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great Sunday.